Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Last Stand Gamers, and welcome. So today is Thursday, and Thursday means one thing: we've got an exciting new update from the Space Engineers developers, and you're probably wondering what you'll be getting your hands on this week. Well, the first feature I want to talk about is the brand new scenario tutorials they've introduced, and this is really great. Now, when the game first released, it didn't have too many features, so a tutorial wasn't really necessary, but with the game, with all the rotors and complex blocks now requiring quite a bit of an explanation and learning curve, these tutorials are really important. I'm just going to quickly run through this basic level, showing the player how to move and just show you how it's plan on working it. It really reminds me of a sort of Half-Life map, or one of the early Half-Life sort of hazard training scenarios where they've got all the text on the wall, as well as all they really need now is a little voiceover explaining things to do as well. So you can see they've listed everything that you can do. So press V to go third person. I've got also my light. So if you just start in this game, and rather than looking up a load of tutorials or trying to find out just how to move and turn your jetpack on, you could play through these tutorial levels and you'd understand exactly what to do. And they're quite simple, and they keep it well paced as well. So as we move into this next area, we have a little bit more of a complex scenario. This is actually explaining how we can get the item out the cargo container and drag it into our inventory, but I won't bore you with too many figures. If you are new to the game, I really recommend you play this tutorial. But let's have a look at some of the new parts of this update. So let's take a look at the next part of this update. Now, the exciting part of this is the air vent has been modified so it has a new setting, and I'll show you just what that setting is. So if I open and close this door, you'll see the air is actually sucked out, and you'll hear that little triggering noise, so it's triggered something like a sensor. So if I close this door back up and it pressurizes, that light should go green once it's pressurized. There you go. And once again, if I depressurize the door, the light should switch off. Very interesting indeed, but how exactly does this work? Well, if we go over to this control panel here, press K, and we go to the Setup Actions tab, like we have on a sensor, you can see we can add different sorts of settings. So in this case, I've just got a light on and off. I can also have the door closing. If the door's opened automatically and we lose pressure, it can close automatically as well. So let's actually test that up. So when I open this door, what should happen is the door should close pretty much straight away as soon as pressure's lost in this room. So as you can see, the door's open, we lost the pressure, and it's closed itself back up, allowing the room to repressure. Really cool. Let's have a look at the next setting. Now, the final part in this update can be found in the advanced settings. So if we scroll down here, down to the bottom, enable Voxel Destruction. By ticking this, it'll allow us to destroy the voxels, destroy the asteroids, and so on. And if we untick this box, it'll mean that the asteroids are indestructible, well, completely indestructible. You won't be able to destroy them, and you won't be able to add to them using the voxel hand. So it's really useful in scenarios. So we've took a quick look at this week's update. Even though it's been rather small, it's brought some interesting features to the table and some new additions to the game. It's also introduced them tutorials that are going to be extremely useful for stopping the learning curve that's required for them newer players. Anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.